How do I get that as an overlay? I'll have to figure that later. How do I get that as an check YouTube now? I've never multi-streamed before, so I just want to see what's going on. So we'll be able to see both chats.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you? 2,000?
Oh my god, that was out of character almost. His wish went so high.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat.
That makes sense.
I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little the men seemed almost crestfallen, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was...
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield, and you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Very well. What do we got here? Just one. Walled Hill.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The lands around the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name. and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's well...
Don't look so worried.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge. All right, Uncle.
We shall.
Was that telling Jill? I don't know. I feel like she ought to know.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy
Oh gosh, I forgot how big this place
to
is.
lose one's bearings in the sands.
I'll fight you.
Time to fight.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way too, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to the Spine.
Let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua. You were so eager to be dead.
Not a second.
You whipped your chocobo to the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the saddle.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
It's tight.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Okay, so this is Chatler.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Oh, I forgot about this group.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
They're so close to meeting.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Don't be a dumbass.
Let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Man, Clive was thirsty too, man. One sec.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
Oh, he knows.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Very well.
Where are you?
Still got blood on my face.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
There's a chest over here.
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Well, I'd be happy to show
Won't
you.
you come and play, handsome?
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer.
Rosina Dal. But how will we find her?
And that she was working with Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search.
And that's exactly what I mean.
Looks like we won't be going back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not always got a reason to.
Anything I can help you with, allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of the...
Thank you. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady?
No.
Well,
Wheat incense! What's wax candles?
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, well,
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the Scarecrow is only a young sprig. But he's got all the right ideas.
the bro.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Silver platters!
Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived, you know, Rosina Dalamil. We believe she may be a
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
That makes sense.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business.
Nice try.
Oh my gosh, I'm so close. I need like 100 points.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furter?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Weights and puts!
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpet!
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Cut to the chase.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
I just
What
look at it like
trouble?
XP.
If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Master Lubor has high expectations of you. Don't disappoint him.
I'll do the things in town first. Makes more sense to me.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there...
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well...
Who's gonna go?
Fetch!
The juiciest meat from Green's Fedburn.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm
You can say that.
not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have...
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Alright, I see.
Needed to a silken softness. Like is in a cloud with a cross.
A deposit? For what?
Oh, that was working.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them...
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Why's the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our... What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you? Yes.
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush.
Are you now?
My carpets!
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the twins.
Full louvers are collapsed.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
I feel like this happened on my first playthrough.
I need to drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of cookers' trough when they want to lord it over us.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your... Just look at the detail. Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Fresh bread,
Night,
warm
Peter,
from the
Doc.
oven.
Fresh from the... Yes, they're quite
The finest fabrics, fresh from the...
The misfortune Dalamil finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiry.
Why's the tavern shut?
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such, but my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sword if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some, meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard, I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Preening.
It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that.
I use that.
I arranged to meet with the
IRL
soldiers in a
images.
secluded corner of the
Go
Velcroy,
sorted.
far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
These days.
First.
Are you now?
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
So we'll see. Oh shit, can I get this ability yet? 2390, wow, that's crazy. 2380, okay. Fight one enemy.
Run like the wind. You deserve a rest.
They're wild chocobos, so it's not Now we'll save. A long way to go.
Ready, go?
See you get a check about?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Caution, my boy.
What's up? Streaming so far, it's going good today. I'm chilling. Just trying to get to this big Kupka fight that I know is coming up. It's probably one of the highlights in the game for me. One of my favorite fights. I'm trying to stream regularly, like weekdays. I could do weekends too. I have all the time. I've just been I don't know, try to manage my time. I want to like kind of do a schedule, but I'm not really sure what that is.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and
Sure.
stones I could scrape together.
Yeah, I'm like
in such
fairly
short
new
notice.
to this. Like,
you brought the whole 500
I got an
talents.
affiliate thing on
That was
Twitch,
the
and
price
like it
we
just
agreed
depends. I'm
upon,
streaming on Twitch
yes?
and YouTube at the moment.
If you've no objections, I'd like to
If it's
see
quality
the
or
crystal.
sound, let me know.
Of course.
And then also,
Right this
eventually, I
way,
need a
my
camera. Sure. Did you put a gaming logo on your channel? Basically, it always
Not
should-
bad at all.
Yeah,
You weren't lying
I'm
about
doing
the
little by
clarity.
little. Like I'm.
But with the security.
No, that is
If
a
I were
great
to be
idea.
stopped on the
I do plan
road,
on making a
what
logo or
guarantee
something.
have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh?
Insta?
What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion
Give me just a
and
second,
share
I'm
the
doing that.
benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Truthfully, I don't use Instagram very often, but I do like checking
Did
out
you
art
get
and
all
stuff like
that? They're in cahoots!
If you're talking about art for a
So it would seem.
for a logo,
My lord,
yeah, I'm still
what is
interested.
the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Like I'm doing little by little every day. Like today I set up the multi-stream. Next time I want to set up the I want to set up the overlay so I can see the chat without like when I played this on PlayStation, I used a completely different setup, but I just wanted to do it differently.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
It's my favorite. My friend literally bought the game when I showed him that ability. I'll check it after this fight. Another wave. Oops. God damn it. That's weird. Where did she come from? Insta messages. Are you, okay.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Don't you like my
Is this like
performance,
sand?
huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard.
It's pretty sick.
You were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best. How long have you been watching?
A lot more stuff, like
Long enough to witness your
psychedelic,
uncle's sordid
fractal-y
transaction.
stuff.
I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so
Ludicrous.
thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates.
Oh no, I'm
Ingenious.
looking at somebody else.
This was the trouble you spoke of.
I apologize. I
The
don't
men of
use
the rock
Instagram
taking
off
crystals meant for the
Ludicrous.
common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Yeah, I accepted it. I'm just like, I'm not really like interested in anything except for like, I don't know, I mean art, yeah, and like potentially
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
I see, you've done
Clive.
You got like examples of people's
So, Sid the
like
Second
logos and stuff.
is a Clive.
I'll check it out. Like I'll get
I
back
suppose
to
it
you.
could've been
I would have to
worse.
think of something like more
Well,
customized.
Clive, you held up your
So I
end
would
of
be
the
happy with
bargain,
it as
so
well.
I must do the same.
What do you charge for
Passage
something
through the
like
south
that?
gate, was it
I
not?
did accept your
To
message.
tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. As I...
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Just send me a recent artwork.
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my
Sounds good.
stoluses back to your people. Tell
Obviously,
them that
like would you
Rosina
take like
Dalamil
requests and
is
stuff
back
if I
in
showed
bed
you
with
something?
Sid.
Could you like try to do something like sort of that style?
Oh,
Obviously,
lost it,
like
Anne.
not telling a chef how to
Please,
cook,
Hercules.
but just like something to take inspiration from or whatever. This is something I'll like mess around. I'll look up some stuff.
I'm
maybe
trusting
later,
you, Sid.
or look through
Or
more of your
should
stuff.
I say, Clive? So
No,
be
not
sure
right this
not to
second.
let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
It would make a fine.
Needed to a silken softness. Like eating a cloud with a crust.
Yeah, that's something I would look at off stream or when I'm not like busy.
Everything I've worked for.
I have a lot of time, so
All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever
I'll
earned is
just
tied
get
up
back
in
to
this
you.
place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a death. My livelihood, my...
I've tried. Where is she?
Plates and pots!
Fresh bread.
The
warm from the
juiciest
oven.
meat
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets have pride of place.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Saver, Master Luber, soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and he wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit. I don't suppose you have any idea.
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask.
I could give you... I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So,
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind.
the way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solved. We need information.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the... Now, There's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher. Of course, they're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their... All right. I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher and anyone else you can think of.
All right.
Let's hope this...
These side quests get
Us
a
Lubor's
bit
take a simple
redundant.
test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing? Needed.
I
to
just
a
skipped
silk-
through the dialogue
Welcome,
because I
sir.
remember this.
Give
Just trying to solve a riddle with this guy.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Anything I can interest you in?
Probably not.
Thank you for your custom.
What is it? Sorry.
Hunter,
I have a question.
thank you.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware. The most fragrant herbs
The
in
finest fabrics.
So,
all too so.
No, I mean, I bet she'd know a thing or...
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a manager,
Are there any...
Do you crush it up?
Well, this is no good.
Is it true, Morton?
Somebody please.
My carpets have bright...
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Plates and pots!
Hanging lanterns, keep...
Well, we can make it back to the Fang now, at least.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Loophole?
A question that I neglected to... Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang.
Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines with a guard. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you...
He's covering his beasts.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
Run like the wind.
What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat. things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
I'll take a potion.
There he is. The man who saved... I was hoping we'd be seeing you. The baths...
I'm doing
now.
No.
You tell her fine. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? But I... Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Plates and pots!
Needed to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets have pride of place.
Clive. Farewell now.
I wasn't sure how, but I...
Oh my gosh, they gave me a lot.
The finest fabric.
It would make a fine.
Light, meat and dark. Fresh from the grill.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
See if there's anything worth buying. Might as well have an extra limit, right? Mastery as a fourth.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on. Tell me you put down roots.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Real quick, I think I want to do another hunt real quick. Photo. Muddy murder.
No use calling up. Rosier now.
I feel like this is that one. Oh, I've only been here like one time. I remember. I'm trying to get the chat up properly. What the hell are you?
Ready, go? Be safe.
What the heck?
Take us unawares, did you?
level up for it. That's huge XP and money. Gelatinous mass. Oh, that's what I needed to make the...
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
Huge XP.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
I wish I could listen to these. Cast.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Tone says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know. Let's write one.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Sid's going to find Cooker and finish the job.
That's right.
Where is the children? Whatever. Shouldn't Joe just formally like be staying in my room by now? I don't get it. I didn't even tell her I left.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are.
That's big. That's big. I want that.
All done?
B rank. baby.
Well,
What you
this
doing,
is
baby?
no good. I was hoping to get out of it.
Okay. The northern. Okay, so it's like up here.
Wait for a little while.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
So it's very far away.
Come on.
It's faster.
I want the trophies.
Straight home now.
Total!
Well, Clive.
It's a Squirtle?
Looks like you're gonna need me to take us on.
Fire and flame!
Look at that money for sure.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict.
This is so good.
I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Alice bring them from Ash? Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. Get him! Stay down! out.
Oh, big boy. Here we go.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Damn, he got messed up. He got messed up. No map in here. There's a giant map. Holy crap. Moment of surrender.
flames. Come on, Torgal.
By the flames.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me,
Get wrecked.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Did the orcs do this too? first, orcs. Now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal. Just what I needed. Better be the last of them.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much.
Kuka!
I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Get away from her! Benedicta!
As you can do it, so could I! Let's give this a try. Not bad.
do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Crazy.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka. The man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
The death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
I don't understand why his eyes were so silver last time. Forgot he was gay. No respect, man.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Hold on.
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
Damn.
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion,
Oh,
Your
shit.
Highness.
know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all.
The Phoenix.
Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Interesting. I forgot about that.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Welcome home, Sid.
Gav told me the gentleman who visited earlier, the one with the loud voice, was your uncle. I did think there was a resemblance. Something in the eyes.
We're seeing troops amassing.
Four? Holy crap. These are C's. And S? Shit. I don't know if I'm ready for that. These are easy. Do this one.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back.
Let's go, Jill.
I feel it.
Oops, I didn't.
Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto.
My thoughts, exactly.
Any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Ah, the conquering hero returns.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waloodus.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave, as did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Walooders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there?
Point.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by...
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his report. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest.
It's time to celebrate.
Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to consider it the price.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
I would kiss her if Jill wasn't in the picture. Shut up.
The sun hath topped the mountain, the dawn hath kissed.
Hippocrates.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my.
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. and not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our... Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature...
But I saw him. With my own...
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only... To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible...
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you.
Oh, what a homie.
Thanks to Sid.
The man. I'm smiling too. What can I get you, Sid?
Time to celebrate.
Well, someone's in a good mood. Drink up, you lot. The next round's on Sid.
Y'all will.
Oh, keep your mug handy.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true.
Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Welcome home, Clive. I was hoping you'd be back soon.
Blackthorn,
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Dope.
Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
You're joking.
I go back to Otto. Wish he was fast traveler around here.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing, not least of all Sid. You should tell him. Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival in Gav. One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
Oh my. Not too
I think Mid might need some help.
Mid always needs some.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Seems important.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Bunch of them running back and forth. That's the shortcut.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
I can't wait for Rebirth. It's gonna look so insane.
I went up to give some greens to the dropper.
Blackthorn.
Hell with it.
It's for mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare my circle on then.
She said you would know.
Kriegers. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be, and I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here. Still, if that's what it takes to get to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about, which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valkyrie. Stardust. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get... You going after the stuff? Which one of these two lucky...
I'll take it.
Gav.
All right, then. So, where do we find...
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Valkyrie. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Valkyrie, eh? I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring...
All right. While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's.
You two, eh?
Don't fleece me.
You're up.
A sword
Okay,
coming
yeah.
yet?
What do you want?
Enhancer. Wait, what am I using that? Franks. They're gonna wait. I have two of those actually.
And?
So. Weird frame drops right there.
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Petra.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short. What loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers. I'm at a...
I'll see what I can do.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see.
All right.
It's your loaf.
Yes, they're quite my carpets have pride of place in...
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav?
Yeah!
Be safe. Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall.
Yeah, big.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished?
Enough.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for all. Here.
I was wanting a romantic chat with Gav.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain? Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
I want my Jill date.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn.
You go on ahead. And
Oh, I planned after Blackthorn gets what he needs.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Let's go. Run with the wind. Straight home now.
Effort. Oh, is this one of the bounties? Nice.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
What are you doing over here? This place is dangerous.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled it. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch clapped. She was the only thing that could fill the heart. But now she's gone. What am I supposed to do? I ask her.
Focus on the job at hand.
What use is Wait. Perhaps this... You've opened my eyes!
Wait. Suppose he won't be needing an escort then.
Leaves to my love.
Ah!
And Master, I...
Let's finish this side quest.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
What can I interest you in today? Keep fighting the good fight.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear it may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something, given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing.
All right.
Hello, Sid.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
right, Sid?
There is action. Quentin. All right.
Ready those 3 barrels round the front. Let's go on the caravan.
It's all but spent. What are we doing now? The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
Where it is, the Black Shields that are hiding the hand of them.
Excuse me. Quentin...
No, I mean...
Or... Yeah, there's
Not in was
I see. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? You there?
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black Shields. Here.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
attack on Lost Wing. I found some
like and who? The form.
I don't. Why?
I saw and I mean so I dropped with them and I can see how we what Quinn. My friends and comrades.
I'm not going to change his mind. Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
And what can I do for you? You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Blackthorn.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be...
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
You cracked the crystal too?
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that...
Oh.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
safe.
Oh, there you are, Sid. The ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about.
Of course. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted. The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid!
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything...
All right.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the...
Excellent.
And just...
Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship, which is why you need proper shield. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what I'd do.
Well,
Can you...
Right away.
I think Mid might need some help.
Oh, I'm aware she needs some.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival.
help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours.
Heck, ability points. Let's go.
Sorry, but you're not quite there yet.
Hippocrates.
For you, Clive?
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at it?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist it and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps. It is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
Pretty smooth thinking. Well, let's go check.
So you need a...
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare them.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with who.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Shielding that guards against even the most...
So, who will...
Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once, so much so in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can...
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there.
I will.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia. Now, where's Jill?